morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, and welcome to a really early stream. Or maybe let's call it just an easy morning session for the Europeans and a late night stream for the Americans. Welcome to the Link to Past No Magic Glitches League 2022. It's a Dark World Round 3, and it's a great match between Europe and Western America, which is why the awkward time zone or time for the match was found. I hope you're all gonna enjoy it anyways. I will do so just because of the amazing commentary. Twin Mommy and Dowd, take it away, it's all yours.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. I think it's actually morning for everybody.
Yeah, it's technically morning here. Very, very early morning, but technically morning.
If you're from Asia, I'm sorry. Not morning for you, I guess, but...
Looks like we got some interesting file names here.
That explains why Ari posted his emote in chat. Okay, I see. But yes, this race is going to be between Eriror PS, and FoxLisk. Fox. And as of like 5 hours ago, Eri is no longer the world record holder. So,
what a thing to wake up to.
Yeah. And that was the first 122 that we've actually ever had. So that's really cool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, Eri is certainly capable of getting a 122. Fox is probably not. But Fox's time is very good. He has like a 124.30, I think. And 90 seconds is not that much.
It's not that much until you try to get rid of those 90 seconds.
And then it's, yeah.
Then it's a lot. Yeah. Oh man, escape is boring, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not that fun. It's like some RNG stuff we might be looking out for, but for the most part, the RNG in this segment is pretty minimal. Most rooms are, 10, 15 frames or whatever, so not that big a deal.
Yeah, nothing super crazy.
And yeah, we already are starting to see a little bit of separation, and that's mostly because of pumping, which is everybody's favorite.
Pumping is the worst. It sounds like it's an easy thing to do, but to have it not mess up your movement is so difficult.
And both of them get the nice poke and then spin. And good job throwing the boomerang out of the text box. Also something that's very hard to do. Now I think here we're going to see the same strat from both of them, which is the 8 slash on the ball and chain guard. The strat is, Fox takes a hit. And that's why it's a little bit dangerous. It is the fastest strat if everything goes right. But other than that one hit, it looked good for both of them. Yeah, so normally I would say we don't expect to see much separation in the Light World. Aries a lot better at Light World than Fox is. So it could get kind of big, and then it might get evened up from RNG. So Dark World round 3. Dark World is simply the name of the bracket that these two are in. And round 3 is round 3 of Swiss. So both of these players are 2-0 currently, and this match is to decide 3-0. This is a Swiss tournament, so all of our players will get to play 4 matches. And then the winner of the 4th match is the champion. Or whoever wins all 4 of their matches is the champion.
I'm glad you explained that because I do not understand what Swiss is. So thank you for that, Dow.
Swiss is a tournament format where you're always paired against somebody with the same record as you. It's a format that generally gives fairer matches, but obviously it's a tournament, so you never know what happens. But Eri with an incredibly early boom. I can't believe that connected, but
Fox getting bullied a little bit by that bat. And to have both snakes in the way right there, not ideal.
No, absolutely not. Eri with a solid key rat. Fox with a good one too, or a similar one. Neither of them got a rupee drop there, which is nice because it doesn't affect their ability to boom. Oh, Fox takes a hit. You can pump past those rats if they do that. Oh, getting beat up.
These rats are vicious. Like, they show you no mercy at all. They can smell your fear.
546 is not quite Eri's time, but he did get a 549, which is very good. And Fox is low on health, which actually means he's going to save time here on his text. It's a lot. It's like 70 frames, more than a second.
You could just run on Classic and then get those for free, but we won't mention that.
Yeah, and both runners taking Sankar here as expected. Costs about 3 seconds, but gives you a lot of safety throughout the run. Eri is showcasing why that screen is terrible.
And Fox gets the just hold down version of that screen, which is the easier, obviously.
Oh, well. Taking the hits on this overworld it happens all the time.
It really does. Thankfully, there's a couple of easy hearts to get in this dungeon. Get you back up to health so that we can do that deboost for the big key later on.
Yeah, neither of them actually needs to get any hearts, but there's one that's basically free to get, so you should just get it if you're missing health. And that's that one right there that Eri just grabbed. Eri booming the heart. Possibly intentional, but not sure why.
Yeah. The magic I've seen people boom, but with his health and his skill, I don't see why he would have picked up that heart on purpose. It's a race. You never know.
Exactly, yeah. So Eri gets a blue ruby there, which is good. Fox already had one. Fox recognizing that you can walk past that, which is sometimes hard to tell. Coming up on the damage boost skip here. Basically perfect on Eri's side. Fox with a little bit of a nudge, but does it just fine.
They make that look so easy, and it's not at all. I also recently learned that you can tell if you've done the second half of this big chest room quickly by how far the right Stalfos head gets away from his body.
Yeah, Eri had to walk a little bit to avoid the enemies, so he couldn't do it too fast. Fox did it pretty quick, but took a hit, so... as long as we're on more than one heart, we're in good shape. That was an incredible prop throw from Eri.
Nice rooms from both of them.
Both of them doing the slightly faster strat of Pincus Armos, which saves 15 to 20 frames over the standard top right. It is definitely more difficult to execute, but it's really nice.
We get to go talk to Grandpa over here and get everybody's favorite item in the game, our speedy boots.
Yeah, these are great. Walking is slow, as it turns out.
Very slow. So these guys both get tree rupees, so we're not going to see what's in Saha's closet today.
No, they're both pretty much going to do almost everything that's optimal.
Yeah.
You do have a lot of freedom because, like, technically in a lot of rooms, the optimal strats are less than a second faster. It's kind of just like they're a lot harder for not saving that much time, but sometimes you just want to do the hard stuff because it's fun.
Eri goes for this unholy spin speed. I don't remember if Fox does.
I don't either. We'll find out. Looks like yes.
Yes. That spin speed is so hard to control to get in that door off of that ladder without touching like 50 things along the way.
Spin speed is very hard to control. It preserves Link's regular dashing speed unless you're moving on a diagonal, and then it's actually faster. It does have the significant downside of not being able to use your sword, so you have to kind of maneuver around enemies instead of just through them, which is what we normally do when we dash. Eri has just had an incredible overworld. Fox lost over a second compared to Eri. Now, a lot of that was He had to restart one dash, which is very challenging, but yeah.
Did Eri pick up a red rupee in double readies?
He must have, yeah, because he has plenty of money.
Plenty of money. So how much do they want to have hopefully coming out of desert again? I don't do tree rupees, so I'm not 100% positive on that number.
We would like 14, but as few as 9 you're pretty comfortable with. We can leave with as few as 4 and it not be a problem. It's just kind of annoying. We see Fox there gets that rupee because, yeah, being at more between 9 and 14 is really nice compared to being less than that.
Do you think that rupee pickup was faster, or do you think the one under the pot coming up would have been faster? I'm just curious.
That one was probably faster by 10-ish frames.
Okay.
Oh, getting the one under the pot as well, so...
Oh. Well, there we go. Is that worth skipping a blue on one of the tree poles?
That depends on the strat you use.
Okay.
Not normally.
Okay.
But some strats really like to get 2 blue rupees off the tree pole, and some of them almost always get 3, so it just depends.
Okay. So, I don't know about you, but I actually really love the back of Desert. It just... The way the rooms flow together and how quickly you can get through it, it's a lot of fun for me.
It is pretty interesting. It has one of only a few combat rooms in this game, in that Popo room. Eri got really good RNG, could do it in 1 fewer slash than Fox did. We don't have that many combat rooms in this game, so we don't intentionally kill things very often unless it's a boss.
That was a really hard thing for me to learn when I first started, is you don't have to kill everything in your path. You just don't.
And yeah, we're going to try to get a bunch of arrows in here. Okay, that's not the worst, but oh. Yeah, a little bit awkward patterns, but this should be a nice and easy 3 cycle. I think he only needs 1 more arrow here. Yep. And Fox's Landmo is going... Oh, pretty... Oh, missed a few. Almost really good. Okay, but both of them had 3 cycles. That's great. Eri just had a 1651 desert with Saint Card.
Disgusting. Absolutely
That's
disgusting.
Fast. That's fast.
Fox took the opportunity to menu to boom during that pendant drop in Desert, where Eri has decided to stay on the bow.
Oh, Eri... If he had just gone, I think he gets fat. Oh, getting beat up now. Yeah, normally you can just dash past it, just like Fox did right there. The way the pickles move is really hard to manage sometimes. Okay, Fox gets in the portal. Good.
Yeah, it's always worrisome when you miss that portal.
Yeah, and Hera here is...
Stupid.
Yeah.
This Death Mountain overworld can just bully you, and there is, like, nothing you can do about it. And it's so frustrating. Between the dead rocks and the boulders, it can just completely heck you over.
And then we get to the dungeon, which isn't any better.
It's true.
Alright, Eri with pretty decent RNG, able to get past everything, no problem. Oh, what is this Dead Rock doing?
Oh no, Fox.
Okay, Fox is dodging some boulders, but now we get to go fast, and we're fine. Alright, it's okay.
Yeah, we're fine. This is okay. Going for those quick warps. I learned those quick warps are not that free. They look free. They're not that free.
There are not many quick warps that are easy to get 100% of the time. Quick warps are just a technique that when you warp on the correct pixel, you save about 30 frames. So sometimes we have setups for them, and the setups cost us some amount of frames, but since both runners are typing, apparently both of them will be standing on the pegs. Yes, that is the case.
Good old coffee break.
There is no commentator's curse for Death Mountain. That's just
Death Mountain. Death Mountain is a curse all in itself. So, how much time does the boomerang strat in tile room save? Because I'm not entirely sure.
the whole boomerang thing together saves less than a second. I think it's... I'm not sure exactly how much, but it's less than a second total. But it is the... Well, I think it's the fastest strat. Also one of the most difficult to execute, so...
Seems totally worth it for a second then, right?
Well, I think Eri is about to do an early bomb jump here. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going for it. And this saves less than 2 seconds. Okay, we nail it. A little less than a second in this split, and a little less than or about a second in the next split. So 2 seconds total. That's... Oh, Fox also going for it.
Oh, I didn't... Nice, nice.
Is it? Both of them low-ish on health. Need Moldorm to cooperate just a little bit. Ooh, okay. Eri gets there. Getting pushed back a little. Oh, okay. Getting there. Fox's fight is going okay as well. Normally we don't like Moldorm in the top too much. It's a little bit harder to maneuver. Oh, please stop chasing him. Okay. We're fine. And... Alright, good fight there. Good fight.
Both of them have really nice arrow counts too going into this next split, which is excellent.
Yeah, Eri got a little... You could tell that he missed it. It's not really one that's worth retrying, so... Just after you miss that spin speed, just start a couple dashes and go for it. Fox gets it there. Yeah, doesn't save that much time, but worth going for at least once.
Plus, it's fun.
Absolutely. So Eri's going to shoot the pickle, which is a strat where you... Ooh, getting juked, which is classic pickle strats. If pickle cooperates, it is by far the fastest strat. Fox shooting the bird, which is a strat that usually gets all 3 blues, but you don't have to.
Shooting the bird comes with the possibility of losing an arrow drop, though, right?
Yes. We don't really care about the arrow drops too much, but it's nice.
Okay. Again, I don't do the tree pull strats, so I haven't learned a lot of the intricacies about it, but I am picking up a few things here and there. So.
I should say, in regards to arrow counts, we actually do want every arrow we can get our hands on, but we don't need any drops. It's just really bad if we don't get any.
Okay. The bush guard on that screen will never fail to give me a heart attack.
I thought for sure when Eri typed in chat that meant he got hit, so we're glad to see that he didn't.
Yeah, because we really want beams going into the... Technically, it's the third room in this castle tower, so that we could do something called fairy skip.
Also, that particular guard would have made it so we would have to do another set of tree pulls.
That's right.
Yeah.
Which is slow, and we don't like slow.
Agate Tower is pretty fun. It's... Oh, Eri just mistimed an arrow, but gets through the rest of them just fine. We do have many combat rooms in this dungeon. Eri going for slightly faster strat in that room to basically speed it up. Fox will probably not move in between his beams. Yeah. What Eri did is a little bit more dangerous, but it's definitely faster.
How did he alert the guards in that dark maze and still get out without getting hit?
By killing everything.
But that's why he is a 123 and I'm a lowly 132.
Sometimes you have to get just a little bit lucky too. Eri knows his key dash pixels and gets one without a setup. Incredible.
It really is so much fun to watch runners of this level just blaze through these rooms so quickly.
Fox had a strange bat pattern there. I handled it very well. We'll see Fox throw that boomerang ahead of time, and he does get the hard drop there. Oh, stood a little too close. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's a frame rule. Alright, so we're coming into the Agony fight, and Agony just costs us time. That's all this boss does. It's terrible. Completely RNG, and we just hope it goes okay.
So not only do we have to worry about the blue balls, which Eri just got one of, but we also have to worry about warps. Which didn't cross my mind until recently. The further he warps, obviously, the longer the fight's gonna last. And not just because of blue balls.
Yeah, the warps are typically like not too much, but they can add up to like 1 to 2 seconds. Which is... I mean, the fight does have to go a little while for you to get that many, but it does make a difference.
I've lost count of blue balls.
I believe Eri has at least 4 right now. Okay, and Fox gets not very many. 2 maybe? Yeah. And Eri with 5. So that is a 24-second difference in RNG between them. So Eri did have a fairly sizable lead, and then Aghanim evened it up.
Nothing can go wrong from here. Just nice, comfy, dark world dungeons. Easiest part of the game.
Yeah, easiest part of the game is this screen right here. Okay, we get the spin speed, and we're in good shape. Yeah, so Palace of Darkness, we're going to first need to into it, which is going to cost us 110 rupees. 10 rupees just for the privilege of having the rest of them taken from us. And then 100 to actually get in.
I tell you, Kiki works for the mob. He has to, right?
You can see they do that little back and forth movement. That's so that Kiki moves all the way up the screen with them. Otherwise, Kiki will be like way at the bottom. And Kiki walks slow. So we would prefer that not to happen. Both of them did a good job there.
So I can see why people, as they were playing this as a kid, thought that to use bombs on Helmet in this dungeon, because there are so many bombs in here. We pick up the majority of the bombs for the route in this dungeon, don't we?
Yes, we're still gonna pick up like 2 more, I think. But yeah, this is basically all of them. With the potential for some safety bombs if we need them. And we're now back to the start of the dungeon for the 3rd time. We'll be back here again. But first, we have to do the hammer jump. Pretty fun trick to try to do without any pause buffers. Or rather, any extra ones. But failing it does cost about 20 seconds, so we really don't want to see that. Fox going for 2 bombs here. And gets it. And gets the second, no, he's a little bit off. That looks good. Nice. Eri is... Okay, good job.
They make it look so easy.
Yeah, I might have misjudged how far I moved. It's hard, because you move up 2 pixels and you move down 1 pixel, so things get a little bit weird sometimes when you're trying to buffer.
Yeah, for sure. And then, yeah, anyway. I'm definitely more in the line of the 30 pause buffer strats. Haven't figured out the sword buffers yet.
Ooh, Fox gets an arrow drop. That's really nice. So now he has the 1 arrow advantage on Eri. Could swing the whole run. And pod basement here is finicky more than anything else. really not too bad, but sometimes the turtles don't cooperate. And we're going to hope that all 4 of these bottom turtles get flipped right there, and then we can spin them. And we're going to hope the same on Aries' side. There you go. Sometimes the turtles just don't cooperate. It's like usually your fault, but not always. I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah. They don't call it Turtle Party because... Yeah, they call it Turtle Party for a reason. It's always a party in there.
This boss, a major reason why we get to Sank Heart. We have 7 hearts, okay. Take a couple hits. You do get to have 3 hits against that boss with Sank Heart. Eri takes none. And I think he'll be ahead by the time this cutscene's over.
Depends on how good they mash and refill. Yeah, like Yoho said. I think
Yeah,
the refill...
Refill frames are something we don't normally talk about, but given how close they are, every heart takes 10 frames to refill, so it's going to cost Fox an extra 40 frames here, 2/3 of a second. Magic, which doesn't need to be refilled here, refills at 1 magic per frame, and we have 128 total magic. So if you're all the way down to 0, it takes just over 2 seconds to fully refill. Hopefully, they both do the instant hammer dash. It's not hard. I want to see it. Oh, Eri does not get it, but Fox does. Making up just a little bit of time. Handful of frames. And here, I mean, the quick warp could be a decider. Eri got the good pixel. Fox had to adjust. Does get the quick warp, though. Eri gets the good pixel because you can just hold up and dig. Fox has to adjust a little bit to be able to get the flute out. I think he was on the bad pixel.
Don't ask me. I can barely tell when I get the quick warps. So... This is a screen where you pretty much have to have that spin speed to get past that guard. Unless you want to lose, like, 5 years.
Yeah, the red spear guards actually move very fast diagonally. We can't normally get around that enemy unless we have the spin speed there, so... This 3 guard screen is a little tricky. Fox didn't trust his dashes, so slashed a little bit there.
Okay, Dow. Does holding your sword out through that mosaic transition really make that big of a difference?
The best answer is nobody knows. Sometimes. For reasons we don't totally and fully understand. But the general consensus is that it probably saves 15-ish frames most of the time.
Okay.
Probably.
Probably. Maybe. It's just like those weird frames in the swamp crystal cutscene that can't figure out how to get... Yeah. So the front of Thieves Town is really boring too.
I'll take boring in this game. We don't need heart attacks everywhere we go.
True. We get plenty of that coming up in Hellway.
Eri nails it. Fox a little bit off, readjusts perfectly, and gets through.
Very nice.
Eri tried to slash the cricket, which is a little bit more consistent, but is definitely much harder. Missed just a little bit, not a big deal. Was able to readjust and fix it, but
These crickets are really mean too. For such little things, they can do some damage.
I think just about everybody has died to those crickets. Okay, neither runner getting the bomb. Eri does have more bombs than I would expect. Fox is on the normal amount here.
Are we going to see some cell dashes?
Fox will definitely do it. Eri is doing it. It is faster and safer, although it is very difficult to save time doing that. For most people, walking will be a little bit faster on average, but probably a little bit less safe. Ooh, that's unfortunate on Eri's side. Fox gets the typical thing where you just dash right through the enemy.
That heckin' Barry, whatever you want to call him. Just rude.
And we're hoping to see both of them kill blind at the exact same time here. That would be cool. It'll be 3 hits in 3 separate phases for 9 total. We do have a setup for every single one of them. Most people's setups are slightly different, but perfectly done by both of them.
Very nice. Nobody wants to have a blind death. Ever. Okay, what are your thoughts on crystal catches? Does it really make a difference how you catch it?
Eri probably didn't save a frame on his crystal catch here. In total, for our 8 crystal catches, you can, or 7 crystal, whatever, however many, you can save less than like 10 frames on each catch. So if you do all of them perfectly, you save about half a second over just doing it however you want. So it doesn't matter.
We're just gonna loot the village of Outcast here for a minute and also return a wayward frog. And get our sword upgraded.
Yeah, Tempered Sword is great. Master Sword sucks.
You'd think for being the ultimate sword of Evil's Bane or whatever, it'd be a little bit better.
Eri with the Stair Drag cancel, saving a little bit of time. on the stairs there. Yeah, this is great, honestly. It's not often that you have it this close, this far into the run. And they're doing the same strats? It's great.
This is fantastic. We've got one more chest to do. Oh, we both get fin stashes. Yes. The run has been saved. So yeah, we're going to pick up this last 300 so we have enough money for flippers in the next split. And we're off to Skull Woods.
Yeah, Skull Woods is probably going to mess with our side-by-side here. A couple of rooms in here can go very poorly or very well. Area with the Skull Bush. We usually expect one Skull Bush a run, so it's just a matter of where do you get it. Yeah, the mummies on Aries' side behaving a little bit nicer, so able to save some time there. And then, of course, on Fox's side, the one in the back blocking the door, because why not?
We got another bomb jump coming up to get to our fire rod. So, early bomb jumps from Eri.
Fox said no, so we won't see it.
Yeah.
Harry crushes it. Ooh, getting bullied. Fox can't open the chest.
Now we get to go to the back of yet another dungeon. And I actually really enjoy the back of Skull as well.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just because I've practiced it more because I kept dying in Mummy Hellway or what, but I actually really enjoy it.
Dying in the back of Skull? No. Never happened.
Never happens, right?
Both of them blocked by the fire snake. Fox gets it a little bit worse because the snake went up instead of down. But not too bad. Both going for the faster strat here. Both getting it. Eri with an item dash out, which is not actually any faster, but it does change how you approach the next room. So runners just do what they're comfortable with. Both of them have the hand on that screen. That's gaming. That looked like a good 2-hit. That's excellent fight on Eri's side. That might have been 1 on Fox's. That hit didn't count. So, all right. A little bit slower on Fox's side, but able to finish it well.
Yes. So coming up, we have one of my... It's probably my third least favorite overworld. This overworld is like stupid technical, and you have to go through the whole thing without losing any health. Because we need that health in ice. And there are a lot of things that like to try to touch Link.
Yeah, definitely challenging overworld. And it has plenty of light world, dark world transitions, so we have many quick warps that we're trying to get to. Fun stuff. Or with the shield block, you love to see it. Fox gets the easy RNG, doesn't have to do anything. Fox going for the Louis dash there. That's a little bit slower, but you never get hit. What Eri did has a chance to get you hit, which really, really sucks.
You can get hit doing Louis Dash if you do it wrong. Just don't ask me how I know, but you can.
We are 2 for 2 on quick fishes today. This Zora screen is pretty tough. You can see sometimes it looks like they're dashing in the water. That's just because the game's not really displaying the ground correctly. Okay, didn't get hit by that fireball. I was a little bit nervous, but...
I love watching King Zora's eyes as you're mashing through the text. They go wibbly wobbly, and it's funny. I'm sorry I didn't say it soon enough for people to actually notice it, but it's pretty funny.
That is not good RNG on every side. Yep, he's just going to wait it out. You can't make it past that enemy, so no point in trying. Fox has a dangerous one. Oh, that's... Oh, no. Are you for real?
Oh.
Oh. Fox, going around like that is a good way to kind of avoid some RNGs, but you have to be very quick or else you get hit like that. And then also where the second Zora spawned was just cruel.
He's just getting bullied in Ice 2 here. So yeah, we really want beams for that second room so that we don't have to worry about the jellies electrifying. Unfortunately, Fox got some bad RNG on that.
Yeah, and actually being down a heart and a half is extra bad. Because we do want beams also for this conveyor room coming up right after this double Stalfos kill. One bomb takes out both of them. Easy. And makes killing this second berry really easy, and we get the key from it. But Fox will not have beams there, so it'll be a little bit slower. Ice Pause Bomb Jump already over with. Huge.
Again, making it look like a cakewalk when it is not at all. Also, the conveyor room is horrible.
Ooh, Fox goes like, I think this is fine. Yeah, okay. Fox does the smart thing there. If you face down, you actually would not get it on that particular pixel. So Fox turns, and then facing left or right, you get it. I don't really know why, but it's just how it works.
Boy, I'm glad you're here, because I would have not known that. Fox's health is really...
We got the good sword clip. We're fine. 2.5 hearts is fine. Eri dropping into Cold Stare. 8 fire rod shots. Try not to get any extras. One spin. I think Eri goes for double poke. Oh, single poke. And that's the fight. And that's why your health doesn't matter, because it should look just like that.
Yeah, it should look like that.
And your health doesn't matter because the refill is gated by your magic, not your health, so...
True.
Fox also going for single poke. Ooh, okay. Alright.
All right. Whew.
He walked a little bit funny, and I was slightly nervous for him, but he knows a single poke better than I do. Not a strat that I like, so
Do you do double poke?
yes.
Okay. Yeah, I just learned the single poke, so I did 6 slash before that, which can be scary.
Right. 6 slash is pretty good, but it does kind of let Cold Stare move a little bit. And so most of the strats we do in this game are actually to mitigate RNG more than anything else. RNG's bad. We don't like it, and we're just trying to deal with it as best we can. I think Fox, yeah, he's going to get Ether in this split, so we're going to see a separation between them, which is not quite indicative of the actual separation. Eri does the totally correct thing and does no shopping in Swamp.
I beg to differ. Many runners will beg to differ on that one. And Fox is showing why getting Ether in Swamp is much better than getting it in Mire, because now he doesn't have to worry about losing hearts.
It's true. That's the big advantage of actually doing it here. It costs no time to get it in either this split or the Mire split. So just whatever runners are comfortable with is what they do.
The only nice thing about getting it in Mire is the item dash instead of a spin speed setup. Because you'll have hook, the hook shot. So you can just do that item dash. And it's a little bit easier.
Alright, we've got question marks, and I'm not sure what for. I suppose we'll find out. Oh, because we're getting bullied. Please don't die on the screen. Okay. Ooh.
What hit him there?
Huh? Oh no.
My word, Fox, please don't die.
Huh?
Yeah, that one was weird. I understand the question marks now, for sure.
He got hit from the screen below? That's complete. Yeah. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, I knew Swamp was mean, but I didn't realize it was gonna cheat.
One heart is... Ooh, a little bit scary. Okay. I don't think these pots have hearts in them.
Yeah, the only ones I know of, there's the ones in the circle room that we never go in to get compass, I believe it is. There's at least one in Lonely Fire Bar, but I can't imagine going for that because that's just adding more RNG to that room. Then there's...
There's 3 down there or whatever.
Yeah.
Room Aries in right now. You can't get those. You'll just take the damage right back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Fox did not get hit there. That enemy likes to hit you. All right.
Oh, yeah.
There's a heart here. All right.
Oh, yes.
We're on 2 hearts. Incredible. We can't die now. And Fox gets the arrow drop. Very nice.
We do want to try to be coming out of here with, 21 arrows is preferable?
21 is nice, yeah. 30 is where we'd like to be.
Eri, meanwhile, still has beams, which should not be allowed.
There's, I think, No, there's actually not a heart in this room. Yeah, Fox just needs to not get hit. That's where he's at. Eri gets a heart. Please share with the class, Eri.
There's a heart in the bottom pot in the room that Eri's in.
I can't
It's
imagine
incredibly
getting
slow.
that. Yeah.
Maybe the refill room hearts.
I would expect to get both of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get both of them. Eri picking up the arrows there to get to 21.
Eri's in a better bomb situation than Fox. Fox is okay on bombs if he doesn't miss Spooky.
I would be very surprised if either of them missed it. Fox reads the RNG right there. And Eri coming in on Argus, where we go for the 0 cycle. And gets charged. Ooh. Could have saved it, but got a bad one. This is not going to work now. Yeah, okay. But you never lose anything for trying. Fox on a dangerous screen, gets through, no damage. Okay. Fox is still on 2 hearts.
This is a swamp, man.
Honestly, he's done a great job of not taking any incidental damage here.
He really has.
Takes that room really safe. Yeah, both. Oh, and going for hook shots. That has a 1 in 4 chance to dupe the heart. Which would be nice, but not that big a deal. Oh, Fox should have just trusted and just gone for it. It's okay.
Those bugs and their movements, I know that they're not completely random, but I swear sometimes they...
Fox gets the 0 cycle. Eri misses the first hook that... Oh, okay, getting beat up on Dead Mountain a little bit here.
But he gets that sort out hook climb, which is super speedy.
The funny thing is that doesn't even save the time it costs to menu to the hook shot, so...
Not to count the time that he's going to lose in Meyer 2, because he doesn't have beams.
I still expect him to 0 cycle, or 1 cycle Meyer 2.
I wouldn't doubt it. Eri's on a whole different playing field.
But we won't be able to get the fast Meyer 2 strat, which means RNG could cost him a fair amount of time. Now, Eri getting that heart is not just because he'd like to be on full health for beams, but we are going to take a lot of intentional damage in Meyer here. So the more health we have, the better. And yeah, Fox is heading straight to Meyer, so the difference is about 1 whole Ice Rod, which is about 35 seconds. Actually, I don't know why Eri went for that heart. He's used to being on 11 hearts here anyway. So we'll get to see Fox use beams for this room, and he's going for the fast strat and nails it. Nice job. Eri has to use the fire rod. Oh, went for the duck strat. Oh, missed it. This is now... Okay. We're fine. The duck strat there is a strat that has a chance to give you a heart from the first Wizrobe. More popular in all dungeons because you have not full health for this for that room. Fox does not beat the fireball. Even though it's basically free.
Myra is one of the more consistent splits for most runners, right?
At least the dungeon itself, yes. There's really not that much RNG, and the RNG that is there is never going to cost you more than 20 frames or something, so...
Oh yeah, Eri picked up that 4-pack bomb drop. He's gonna have fun dumping those. Because he doesn't need that many.
I hope we also get the 8 bombs.
You're evil.
Fox going for Spark Gamble. Gets a pretty good boost there. Here he gets a bad one. Pretty much the worst one you could have gotten. Fox walking off the ledge. I don't know how much slower that is. If it's slower at all.
North quick hops are ridiculous to go for.
As Eri gets one.
Yes. They're like impossible to get.
Fox did set up the spooky glitch. Eri sets it up there as well by dashing before placing the block. And that kind of allows the one effect from the fire rod to be displaced from the actual hitbox, which lets us hit a couple of switches. This first one's off screen. The second one's in a different room entirely. And this third one is at the top of the screen here. You can just barely see it flip. And that saves like 11 seconds.
And it's so much fun to do. You feel like a magician.
Fox opting to use arrows for the last 2 eyes, which means he will... Oh, it doesn't matter for him. He gets mic arrows, so it doesn't matter. Eri, I don't believe he does... Oh, okay. Eri was like 1 pixel too high, so was taking extra damage when you're shooting at the boss.
So Fox is going to go pick up Ice Rod, and Eri's going to go straight to Death Mountain. Correct?
Yes, that's right. So Ice Rod takes about 38 seconds to get. 38 seconds. So Fox is actually a little bit behind here. Not by too much, but maybe 15-20 seconds. Maybe a little bit more than that.
I don't know. I can't do math. Math and me just don't get along at all. So I'll just wait until the game is done, and we'll see who wins.
Dead Rocks mostly cooperated there. Boulders did cooperate, so good on Eri's side. We don't mind taking damage on this overworld, but we would prefer it doesn't happen. Mostly because getting hit is slow.
And Turtle Rock is mean.
Yeah, the first little bit of Turtle Rock is usually okay. We kind of are hoping to get a fairy early on in this dungeon, and that's why we don't mind a little bit of damage. Eri nails the quick warp.
Very nice.
Eri is really low for this quake. Losing like 6 frames or something.
Runs over. I don't know how he's ever going to make it back from that. Yeah, I didn't know until I started running that you only have to be on that little platform like 1 pixel and it will work, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, Fox also gets a quick warp. Also walks a tiny bit low on that, losing, 5-6 frames, whatever. Are we... Okay, well... I thought we might have been going for the super speed and then forgot how to menu. So intentionally taking some damage in that room makes it so you can dash out, which is definitely the fastest strat. But this Pokey that's going to drop a key here for us may also drop a fairy and get us back up to full health. We do want to see that at some point in this dungeon, not necessarily right here. Well, that's a really bad chomps pattern. Yeah, I have to go up at the top. Okay. That's a... Oh, Fox is a little bit screwed up, but...
Yeah, Fox got hit on by that bottom roller on his way up. So he had to panic and flail just a smidge to get back out.
And a lot of times you'll see runners mirror out in that situation. Not mirroring is actually a little bit faster, but it's obviously runs the risk of getting hit. Fox gets the fairy there and the full magic, which is unnecessary. Okay, good. I thought that chomp was going to block the switch, but it did not. And there is Ares fairy.
Are we going to get true blue flames? We do. We got the true blue frames.
Alright. Fox got the arrows. I thought for sure he wouldn't, because I know he's been maining the mic chest arrows. But it is a race, and you don't want silly things to happen. Fox gets the 8 bombs. Huge! You love to see it.
I almost hope we see the wraparound arrows for... we might see them in Poke 2 for Fox, right? We've seen the 8 drop.
Yeah, it's 2 drops away. So we could definitely get the 10 arrows. They might be out of his way, and it won't really... Well... No, it would probably be worth picking them up. Yeah.
And he doesn't.
Oh, he doesn't need them.
Oh.
Well... I guess you could have farmed the GT gold by getting those arrows, but yeah, doesn't need them. And laser skip for Eri here, going for the fast strat. Was a little bit high, cancelled, and then slash the beetle out and just reset it up.
I think Fox goes for that same strat too.
That strat is the fastest strat by roughly a second. Also, by far the hardest strat to execute. There is some RNG to that strat as well, so you have to be paying attention to what the beetle is doing, in addition to making sure to stop at the right time. things are happening on Fox's screen. And good things are happening on Aries' screen.
I don't know who to watch. I don't know who to watch. It's so... Yeah, this is such a good race. I'm very glad I stayed up for this.
Ooh, Aries slash just a touch late there on the last hit of Trinix, so took a hit. Luckily, we had 12 hearts going into the fight instead of 2, which definitely happens in Turtle Rock sometimes. Based off Aries' magic, he went for the poke dash that Fox just did. See if Fox can get the slash here. Yep, nicely done. Alright, we're getting spoilers in chat. I am looking attentively. Are we gonna bonk? Oh. Are we just not gonna put out the sword? Oh. Eri, please. This isn't an 18 plus stream.
Now. Alright, let's see if Fox can do better. Eri goes for Helma Key at the top of GT, correct?
Probably. Alright, Fox puts the sword away. In all seriousness, that does save frames, so you do want to do that. Fox going for the cursed hook climb. Yeah, GT is really fun. Lots of strats that we get to do. Lots of cool things. Oh, Fox a frame too slow. You hate to see it. And that actually ends up costing like almost 2 seconds, being just 1 frame too slow. Eri dumping some bombs.
You say it's fun, but that's because you're good at the game. I hate GT with a passion. Mainly because I want a sub 8 GT so bad. And you know what my goal is? 8 flat. Couldn't even pull out the 1 second save. Anyway, Eri's got a beautiful ice Armos fight there. No surprise.
Missing a little bit of health. Not the biggest deal. Missing a little bit of magic. Also not the biggest deal. A little bit annoying on both fronts. Going to cost him a little bit of time in this spike room right here.
Fox is also dumping bombs, but he has a lot more bombs to dump than Eri.
Gets the chest, has 30 arrows. We'll be able to skip the chest afterwards. Oh, Eri in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, mimics are doing their thing, and Eri is getting beat up because of it. Those rooms are hard.
They really are.
Eri showing off the new strat in that room. Saves, I've been told, 10 frames. Bonking loses 70. We haven't seen many of those. So
You know, I think we've seen a lot of chat from our runners tonight, and most of it has been don't look.
Oh, we're getting the mix. And Eri is
We're playing Ring Around the Rosies with the mimics.
not the best gauntlet to on Eri. This is a... Oh, please. Oh, the arrow hit. Let's go. Sometimes you just fire arrows and pray. It's a good strat. Eri did not move. That arrow still hit? Okay.
If you've got the arrows to use, you might as well, right?
Yep. It's exactly what we want to see out of Land Mole's fight. Red Zazak walked down a really far distance. It's not normal.
Gauntlet is hard.
Yeah. We haven't really talked about many kill rooms since Agate Tower, and it's 5 kill rooms all in a row, and they're increasingly obnoxious.
Because who doesn't love ice floors with conveyors and BMOS as they're rotating around on the conveyors? And yeah.
Good Land Mole's fight. Eri had a really good torches, could have lamp dashed out, but actually didn't get it. We will not be going for Helmet Key. That's a key that you're mostly going to get if you're 100% hovering and also 100% skipping the magic, but Eri is not going to skip the magic if he does not have enough. So grabs the full roof. Oh, Fox gets hit.
Oh, that bridge is the worst.
We are hovering it though. This saves a few seconds, like 6 seconds. That was a pretty good hover. Fox did get the lamp dash. And Eri's into the Agony Fight here. This time, there's 3 of them.
And it's math. It's geometry. I don't do math. So this is like the worst fight ever. It's horrible.
This is a good pattern though. If we get... Oh, we got blue balls. You hate to see it. Oh, okay. We didn't get the last blue ball there. Fox opting to kill Moldorm. It does feel good to be able to take him down in just 2 hits there.
Eri splitting this last split on the correct landing. Always go for link landing, not back crash. No.
Eri just needs 12 hits in this first phase again. We already have all 12. 12 hits in this second phase. That's 4. Oh, it takes a hit. Needs 8 more. 2 more dashes will do it. And then we're through to phase 3, where Ganon will just warp forever. Hopefully not actually forever. But when Ganon doesn't warp, you can't hit him. We need to do that 4 times to advance to phase 4 here. And we're going to need 12 spins now to finish off this fight. Going for an early double here. Going to light the torch. Gets the torch glitch. And now going to set up for triples for the rest of the fight. Probably going to go for a cape spin here. Yeah, for sure. Gets it. So we should be set up for triples now for the rest of the fight.
Making this fight look easy. Like he's done with the rest of the game, but you know.
And That is a 123 for Eri. Yeah. Your GG's in chat. Excellent run. With 5 blue balls? Oh, man. Incredible.
And having fun getting some frequent flyer miles over here on Fox's side.
Fox remembers to menu pass bombs. Incredible. Never been done before. Yeah, just a few spins here to finish it out on Fox's side. I can't count to 12, so I hope somebody else in chat has been doing it. Oh, missed the fire rod there. There you go. That'll be a low 125 for Fox. That is a fantastic time.
Solid runs from both of our runners, and big GGs to both of them. Well worth staying up well past my bedtime to do commentary for this race.
It was a fun one, but maybe I should have just caught the the rerun or whatever, the VOD.
Well, I think you mentioned that you didn't have to work today, so you can get to sleep in. That'll be nice.
And we are joined by Eri here. Congratulations.
Yo, thanks.
Was that your 20th 123 in 30 days? Or
21st.
21st. Huge.
No, the challenge is over. I already made it. So. Yeah, it was really good for most of it. Light World was a little sloppy. It was good until Desert. Like, Desert was good. In Hera, the wheels slightly started falling off. But yeah, Dark World until Meyer was like crazy.
Yeah, it was a incredible run. How many of those 21 123s have featured 5 blue balls?
1 or 2, I think.
How many of them featured 0 or 1?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't have the stats on that like in my head. I did have a couple of like 1 and 0 blue ball runs, and I think I clutched out most of them. But I've been getting luckier than Yoho has recently. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I guess maybe you should have aimed a little bit higher, Eri, because, yeah, new world record, 122.59.
Yeah, I woke up to that. I was like, oh dang, he finally got it. Yeah, it's definitely an amazing achievement. He's been so close so many times, so him finally getting it again is like a huge feat. Yeah, I don't know. Yo, GG's Fox.
Nice run.
Yeah, you too. You had an amazing pace. I was sweating it. Like until Ice was like neck and neck, I feel.
I had a lot of trouble in Ice, and then that was all my fault. And then Swamp Palace, I feel like maybe wasn't entirely my fault.
No.
I looked a little. That definitely didn't seem like it was on you.
That was wild. Yeah, but then, Eri just caught up, just gained so much ground in TR and GT, which, like, I expect, but man, it's rough having it happen to you.
Yeah.
Pretty happy with how I played, though.
We both lost our minds in Mimics, by the way.
I saw you say that in chat. I didn't get to see it, though. I'll try to go watch it back.
I'm also happy with the way both of y'all played, especially you, Fox. You did not cut me live on stream while I'm commentating. So
He was
that
on
wasn't
pace.
a real risk.
he was on pace for a lot of that.
That wasn't
was-
even a 47 Skullwoods. Relax.
It was so close.
Yeah, it was a good run. I keep getting these paces where I'm like 10 seconds ahead in the mid game, and then that's too much pressure. One of these days it'll happen.
Just be 40 seconds ahead in the mid game.
All right, I'll look into that. Yeah, thanks for staying up late and commentating this, Dow and Twin. Really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to listen to.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely some nice chill vocals in the background.
Thank you, but I don't think I should be up at 3 a.m. for commentary anymore.
I think it was perfectly informative.
I'm just glad Dow was here because you guys play on such a higher level. There's no way I could have caught most of what Dow was talking about without him here. So thanks to Dow for doing this with me.
Yeah, no problem.
He's already
Well,
half asleep.
In that case, let's send him to bed. Makes most sense. But thank you all so much for watching. Dowd and Twin Mummy, thank you so much for commentary. And GG to Eri and to Fox for a great race. I mean, look at the paces. Quite tells the story of the match. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's send you all to bed or into your day if it's morning for you, like for me. That was it for now. We're gonna be back later today with plenty of streams, plenty of races. There's actually 2 more NMG League races later tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern and 8 p.m. Eastern. One being a double feature. No, both being a double feature. So 4 races, 2 races at the same time. Catch you all later for that. Thank you all for watching and take it easy.